shot or lose the chance.
Take the what? Take the shot?
Take the shot or lose the chance.
Okay.
Don't ask for permission or...
2 mana 2/2, which are literally the stats I thought she would have. Because Mogwai said... Oh, she reminds me of Akshan. So this is what I imagine. Quick attack. She's literally Akshan, dude. 2/2 quick attack? Okay. When I'm summoned or strike, create a flare in hand if you don't have one. Okay. I've seen you play 6+ cards. That's doable. Resets when you start a round with the attack token. Oh. It resets when you start a round with it. Wow, that's a lot harder. That means 2 rounds to play it. Okay. Interesting. Depends what flare is as well.
Or forgiveness. Hope they're watching.
Okay. A lot of cards.
You want style? You found her.
If it stabs, cuts, or explodes, we've got it!
What is flare?
Is
I don't know.
your
I'll figure it out
best?
soon. I just want to see what she does when she levels up.
There are 2 types of people. The quick and the dead.
Oh, give challenger. Okay, okay, that's pretty strong. Wow, this looks pretty spicy, I gotta admit.
Try to keep up. Don't hold anything back. I won't.
Alright. The good and the bad, before I read what she does, that is a sick level up animation. That is a sick level up animation. The bad, I could take a bathroom break during that level up animation. Legit. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi. That's 7 seconds, bro. Alright. SAMIRA, 2 mana 3/3. Quick attack like Akshan. When I'm summoned or strike, create a 0-cost flare in hand. When you...
I know it's hard, but try not to stare.
Nice fit. Is it for all that daring espionage?
A bastard and a refugee. We're quite a pair, eh?
Don't need to reload a fist.
Oh boy.
Fists aren't the most effective weapon, but I
That
admire
is
your
that is
panache.
scary.
What a shame.
Now we have to compare this to Katarina as well. Is this rally better than Katarina's rally? Yes and no in some ways. It really depends,
This
but
should be fun. Come on, you sorry lot. Where's your spirit?
it depends on the deck.
You can't take me. I'm the best brawler here.
I hope so. I'd hate to waste my time on anyone less. Blink and you'll miss me. Make this interesting.
This works
for me.
really well with coins, theoretically. Because coins are really, 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 really cheap. I gotta see what Flare does as well.
You'll be sold out sooner than you know.
Okay.
You'll always be our
Rally?
favorite customer.
Yes, I've noticed. Love the mask? Sorry it's going to get blood on it.
That's pretty cool, I gotta admit. Elegant Edge. 1 mana 1/2 plunder, grant me +2/+0. That's garbage? No, it's not. That's not garbage. That's a 1 mana 3/2 fearsome, my friend. They're adding plunder synergy really hard to Noxus. Like, Noxus is going to be the new plunder. Originally, it was always Bilgewater and Freljord for plunder, because Freljord has a lot of ways to ping and a lot of overwhelms and a lot of aggro, but Noxus was always a great aggro region. It just didn't have the synergy. Is it a better Butcher? Not necessarily, because Butcher is it trades twice, which is a big deal. But this is a scary card. And let me give you a good reason why it's a scary card, chat. You might not understand this, but this activates Plunder where Butcher doesn't. Let's say you have attack token on 2. You play this turn 1. There is no blocker that can block this on turn 1. Can we talk about that for a sec? This can activate your 2-drop Plunder if you need to play it on turn 1. You can play Warning Shot this turn 1, and no matter what your opponent plays on turn 1, when turn 2 comes along, you open attack, and this hits face, because there's no way to stop this hitting face except for hard removal like Mystic Shot. This activates your turn 2 Plunder. It's an amazing card. And even if you don't have Warning Shot, let's say you have a Black Market Merchant, and you really want to hit it on 2. You drop this turn 1. Or if you have 2 Butchers in hand, you drop this turn 1. What, they play a blocker, 1 mana, 2/2, too bad. Open attack. It can't be blocked. Drop double Butcher turn 2. So this is really, really useful. And compare this to Spider. Spider, 1 mana, 2/1. Fearsome. Fearsome's annoying early. 1 mana Fearsomes are very annoying because they cannot be blocked on mana 1. If you have the attack token, and for some reason you want to attack turn 1, this will do it, and it'll hit face every time. Warning Shot, 1 mana 3/2. What can block it? Tell me. What stops a 1 mana 3/2 Fearsome on turn 1? Nothing. That's 4 damage to face Warning Shot this. 4 damage turn 1. That's insane. So if you guys think this is a bad card, you're insane. Solari Soldier, true. I take it back. Solari Soldier is a good counter. But guess what you can do? 1 mana, okay, let's say worst case scenario. Warning Shot, Elegant Edge, you drop it turn 1. Solari Soldier. Alright, I pass. I pass. Now you have no blocker. We're good. You can only block for 1 turn. Yeah, the 3/1 from Sherman is never played. This is a very solid card, especially for Plunder decks, because it activates Plunder very easily. Alright, next. 3 mana 1/4. Plunder. Grant me +3/+0. Overwhelm. Oh, I gotta think about that, because here's the thing. There's already 3 mana 4/3, right? This is the card we have to compare it to. This is comparable. This is an Iron Ballista. So there are 2 things to consider when looking at this card. First of all, this needs to hit Plunder to be activatable, which means you can't play this on turn 3 unless you have Warning Shot. Okay? Second of all, in a world where we're running Hush, which is not really that prevalent, but in the world where we have silence in the meta, this is very silenceable. The upsides. 4/4 Overwhelm is significantly better than 4/3 Overwhelm. The upsides. Plunder mechanism is not only really good with the monkeys, with the monkey deck that wants to hit as many plunders as possible, this is also really good with the new card that activates a plunder on a card, which means you can play that card and have an extra 3 attack for free. This is really good with the new 2-drop. So this is a spicy card. I think this is a decently good card. This definitely has a lot of upsides. I think in a plunder deck, this will almost certainly see play. I think it's good enough because a 3 mana 4/4 with Overwhelm is ridiculous stats. And Plunder by default is an aggro deck. This is high tempo and this is high damage. And this is high synergy. Overall, amazing things. And I don't know how he keeps his hair like this. I just don't know, chat. It seems unrealistic to me. Is this a lady or not? I don't know. The arms are pretty muscular. Okay, chat, I need help. Girl or guy? It's a dude? Okay. All right, good. I was correct. I was correct. Right. I mean, dashing dandy? Like, that's... I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to think. John Travolta? Okay. All right, man's never seen Yusuke? I don't know who that is. I'll make her a girl. It's a JoJo reference. All right. All right. All right. Really, really good card. Next. 5 mana 5/3, absolutely trash stats. Challenger without trash. When I'm summoned, activate all ally plunder effect. It's not that bad. People are saying trash, but it's not that bad. Because you got to realize, in a plunder deck, you have a lot of stuff on the board usually. Jagged Butcher, Black Market Merchant. Like, even if you hit both of these, isn't that really good value? +1/+1. Draw a card, reduce its cost. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna say under average. Okay, sure, Chad. Yeah, if the Riptide somehow survives, but the 2 mana card that reactivates Riptide is better, right? It's just better. Like, the 2-drop does a better job at this. If you want to count for just one specific card. This is good if you have like 2 to 3 plunder cards on the board. Here's the problem. Every plunder deck is an aggro deck, which means they have to swing every turn, which means usually by mana 5, they have like 1 unit left on board. They don't have 5 units on the board. And if they do, it means they're playing swarm cards like spiders, and those cards don't have plunder necessarily. So I'm not sold, but I don't think it's trash. I think this card is under average. Though, depending on depending how the plunder deck really is built, I can see a world where you run it, but probably not more than like a 1 of, maybe a 2 of. I don't know. But overall, I don't hate the card. I just think it's under average. But if there are some really, really good value early game plunder cards that are not aggro, maybe you build a plunder board to really get massive value turn 5 and then win like turn 7. I just don't see it yet. I don't see it. Because here's the thing. In order for this to be really good, you know what you need? You need plunder effects that give HP to cards. And there's not that many of them. Like you have Butcher, but it's only 1 HP. You would need this to like make your board untradeable on turn 5. That's the only justification. Like getting more attack is just not good enough. Because no matter how much attack a unit has, it gets blocked by 1-drop. Like a 2-drop blocks this properly, so. There's the Rally guy. I'm aware, but that's a 6-drop. Like, and again, you have the 2-drop to activate it. Like, for her to be good, you have to activate like 2 to 3 plunder effects. And that's a lot of plunder effects to activate. It's also something to consider. This is not a play effect. This is a summon effect. And this being a summon effect is very interesting to think about.
Rally Orange Guy and T-Rex.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Zora. Yeah, but then you play the 2-drop if you only want to activate 1 card. This is for activating multiples. But when I'm summoned is also cool. Because there are ways. Like, for example, you can literally play this with, I don't know. It's interesting. I think it's under average. I don't think the summon effect does enough because you're usually always playing this with Bilgewater. If this was a Bilgewater card, maybe you can do some kind of shenanigans with like Shadow Isles or Ionia, but yeah, I'm not sold. Wow. That's pretty dang good. That is pretty dang good. I know it's not fleeting. That's why I'm saying it's pretty dang good. You know what I think is interesting? I don't know if you guys are considering this. Forget about all the really cool SAMIRA shenanigans and all that. Am I wrong or am I right that this card is actually scary in elusive aggro? Because the thing is, when you're playing around this card, you just have to block everything, right? Like, you're trading less efficiently. But imagine elusive aggro with this. If you have, like, 2 of these in your hand, that's an extra 4 damage every single... That's so much damage. Like, it's just a lot of extra damage. I mean, every aggro deck wants this. This is such a decent card for face damage. Like, this is a better Decimate. Decimate is 6 mana, deal 4. This is 1 mana, deal 1, which is 6 mana, deal 6. This is just better Decimate a lot of the time. It is. This is a better Decimate because... Okay, let me ask you this, chat. Why is Decimate good? It's 6 mana, deal 4, only to Nexus. It is trash. The reason, and the only reason Decimate is a good card... I'm going to say, the only reason Decimate is good is because it is 1 card, deal a lot of damage. Because you don't have infinite draw. If you had infinite like cards in hand, if you had a hand with 100 cards, you would never want 100 Decimates. Because it's mana inefficient. But it is draw efficient. 1 card can do a lot of damage. This does what Decimate does at a much better price. This is 6 mana, deal 6. Decimate is 6 mana, deal 4. This is a massive aggro card. Like, aggro is going to be... And bro, and there's no Vile Feast to stop. Oh my god. No Vile Feast, a massive damage card. Like, just imagine any Jhin is just going to be... Like, oh my god, dude. Okay, fine. Alright, it is what it is. There's a lot of... This is the aggro dream. Aggro dream it is. Alright. Very strong. Very, very strong. SAMIRA, we've already seen her. She looks really cool. 2 mana, 2/2 is solid. I need to see what Flare does before I can go anywhere. Flare. 1 mana burst. Deal 1 to the enemy Nexus or give an ally challenger this. Oh my god. That's really good. That's really, really good. Oh my god. Holy crap. It's not her, it's give an ally. Okay, I don't think you guys realize, forget about this. This is really cool and it activates plunder. Like, this is a plunder heaven card. Like, this is amazing for plunder. But forget about that. Oh my god, dude, this changes everything for plunder. Because it's on strike or summon. So let's say you play her mana 5 and you plan on attacking mana 6. I don't think you guys realize what a big deal I don't think you realize what a big deal it is to actually be able to guarantee Citrus Courier. Like, the reason people don't play Citrus Courier is because it's not always easy to hit plunder. If somebody knows you're playing a plunder deck, let me explain it. If somebody knows you're playing a plunder deck, they never let you hit face. That's just a fact. If you know your opponent's playing plunder, you never let them hit face. And there's only so many warning shots you have in your deck to guarantee plunder. Make It Rain doesn't always hit. Like, there's ways to play around plunder. You can have Nopifies to plunder the spells that go face. This always guarantees plunder because she doesn't have to strike the Nexus. Whatever she strikes guarantees a 1 mana plunder. That's disgusting. Holy crap. And not only that, this on its own, I would consider playing her in a non-plunder deck entirely because 1 mana challenger every turn is stupid. You know what's crazy, chat? You know what's crazy? Oh my god. The flare is not fleeting. Like, what? It's not even a fleeting flare. You can play her and just hold on to this card until you need it. Like, it doesn't go away. And guess what? Can you have more flares if you don't have one? Okay. So you can have 1 flare, but you don't have to use it. That's insane. It's not a fleeting flare. You just hold on to this in hand. Hey, I'll wait. No problem. When she levels up, you have multiple? Jesus. Oh my god, you're right. You have multiple once she levels up. She is such a strong champion. I don't even have to go into like all the cards this is good with, but there is so many units that love to have Challenger. I mean, you can just go to quick attack units, but Yasuo loves this card, by the way. Like, this card for Yasuo is a beautiful... Like, you remember Yasuo Katarina? Like, Yasuo Katarina, because it fights off the fact that you have Rally Stunning. Bro, Yasuo, her is just stronger. Because I need you to realize how strong it is for a 4-mana 4/4 quick attack to have Challenger for free and remove anything off the board. That's scary, dude. And she literally does everything Yasuo wants, which is Rally. It's really, really good with Action. Bro, there's so many things it's good with. It's good with LeBlanc, for example. Imagine LeBlanc with, like, Challenger every turn. Like, this is just killing everything. Just doesn't... And she doesn't care. And LeBlanc loves Rally. LeBlanc's a really big fan of Rally. I don't know, dude. Like, there's so many cards that it's good with. Like, you can even play this in Jace if for some reason you want to play, like, Noxus, Jace, and Rally. It's amazing with Kindred, but, like, you don't really play this with Kindred. It's still Noxus. Like, with Rumble. That's disgusting with Rumble. Like, Rumble just doesn't care anymore. It's like, hey, what's up, brother? I'm Rumble. I have Challenger now. And I get Rallies. There's so much you can do with this card. Yeah, she's nuts, dude. She's absolutely nuts. Just the Challenger part. I'm not talking about, like, the Plunder effect. And just deal 1 damage to face is amazing. Renekton is awesome. All right. Next card. All Out. And SAMIRA's signature card. Now, before I look at this, champion cards can make or break a champion. Now, if her card... If SAMIRA's card was the following... 12 mana, deal 1 damage to Nexus, she would still see play. I was testing you, okay? Listen, if SAMIRA's card was 12 mana, deal 1 to Nexus, if it was the worst card ever seen, if her card was 12 mana, your opponent wins the game. It wouldn't matter. She is good enough to play, even with an unplayable champion card. If that was her card, people will still play her. Let me see what it does, though. 1 mana burst, give it ally +2/+0 this round. Plunder, give it. Oh my god!
Her signature spell is why the 5-drop is good. You can keep your plunder units alive, plus most of the new plunder units have high HP.
Bro, if I was a magician, if I was a true magician, I would cast Bastion on Vile Feast so this can't be rotated out. That's my only hope. Why can't I cast Bastion on Vile Feast and protect it from the devs? That's like the only answer I have to this to the new meta. That's all I got. Like, protect it! I don't know what to do, man. Holy crap. Can you imagine Samira and Victor? No. Don't get me depressed, bro. Don't get me depressed. Oh my god. That's an insane champion card. I mean, what else is there to say? Like, and it works really well with Challenger. The +2 attack on quick attack units versus Challenger is really, really strong. Wow. Wow, what a champion, dude. What a champion. I am super excited. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm so excited. And I know this is not what you're expecting from me because I'm a big Control fan. I am so excited. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Even if Vile Feast is not there, ignore that. I'm just gonna laugh, chat. I'm gonna laugh at my opponents. I'm just gonna make the most disgusting. I don't care what aggro does. Come at me, bro, with all your plus attacks. All your, I do damage to face. I'm a heal and freeze you to death. And then I'll just put like one win con in the board. Like, give me a win. Give me, how do I win the game? And then I'll put like 3 of these just so I can eventually win. Like, yeah, I'll put a Ladros in as well. Correct? Yeah, we'll put like 1 Ladros just for fun. And we have even more. Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, where is she? Some Gwen's in there as well for even more drain. And let's put some Doom Beasts. Like, bro. And I'm just gonna laugh at them. Yeah, and She Who Wonders, perfect. Like, put 2 of these in as well, so they can't have cars and they can't have fun. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna ruin their day, bro. Yeah, and Ravine. Forget about the card limit for a second. And Avalanche. And Withering Whale. And, oh, yeah. Oh, wait. We can't forget 3 Kindly Tavern Keepers. And maybe like 1 of these. Life's looking good, chat. Life is looking good. And they're gonna face me and they're gonna cry their eyes out. They're not gonna know what hit them. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. It is gonna be beautiful. You think you can beat me with aggro, brother? If the entire ladder is aggro, chat, you don't know. If the entire ladder is aggro, I am gonna dunk on these fools. I'm gonna destroy them. I will destroy them all. And we have not seen any of the anti-aggro cards yet. I'm assuming they're going to release some stuff to replace like Vile Feast and whatnot, right?
Most of her support is 3+ HP though.
I don't see your point. This can be frostbited. This can't. This can be frostbit. She can be frostbit as well. Like, easy game. So easy. I don't really care if she levels too much. 1 copy of Glorious Evolution, and theoretically you can just set up an infinite combo. Sure. I guess you could set up some infinite stuff with Glorious Evolution with this. Maybe. Yeah, Glorious Evolution is kind of cool with all these 1-cost cards. I can see that. Going to be aggro and anti-aggro. Set is completely overshadowed. It depends. Like, set is really good in some circumstances too if you can build them properly. You got to realize Ionia and Freljord, they work really well together in the sense that Ionia loves ramp. Ionia is really good at one thing, which is lifesteal, and Freljord is really good at healing. Like, they have synergies that are very good versus aggro. I've built Ionia Freljord decks in the past, and they're decent versus aggro if you build it properly. We're getting a new healing card as well. Like, yeah, I think we're going to be fine. We're going to kick the butt of these aggro decks. I am really hoping that they release 1 or 2 tools for Control that are not too crazy good, so people don't play them, and I can be the only one playing Control in the ladder. I want a world where I'm the only Control player left. Everyone plays aggro, but I have a positive win rate versus aggro. That's all I ask. That is all I want for Christmas. I want to be the only Control player, and I want my win rate to be like 70% versus aggro. I want everyone else playing aggro. Yes. Yes. It's going to be a beautiful expansion. You forget to take your creatine for a day. Okay, listen, chat. I showed you guys this in confidence. I showed you this on my cell phone in confidence, chat. Okay? Yes, I was lean, but that's all muscle fiber, chat. I was strong lean, okay? These are all muscular fibers in my body, okay? And I'm like 19 in that picture.